Yeah, man, what's good, YouTube family? I just watched the brother, Ugas versus brother Pac-Man fight, and it was a good fight, man. It was an outstanding fight. I was entertained. Salute to Pacquiao. Salute to the great Cuban fighter, Ugas. I remember I seen him fought the Sean Porter fight. I still think they gave Sean Porter a gift. That's just my personal opinion. We can debate that later. I think Ugas, people said he was an easy fighter. I'm going to get that out the way. He was not an easy fighter to fight. I dare any prime champion fighters to fight Ugas. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed win for Ugas, but it's not a guaranteed win for you neither. That man is a great fighter. He shows these Cuban fighters since I was in elementary to now. Cuban fighters are somewhat like Mexican fighters. They're great warriors, and they come from the paint. The paint meaning the slum. And that man displayed an exhibit. The only reason I'm making this video is not really about Manny or Ugas. It's about fans. One thing I noticed, fans are very selective. First of all, shout out to all real boxing fans out there. Honestly, even if you're a casual, blessings to you. Boxing needs as much as fans as they can get. I don't even care if you love the Paul brothers, you like seeing YouTubers box each other. We'll take any fans as we can. But the only thing I don't like when people turn it into race, because I'm not the one saying that, but I've noticed something. Ugas is a Cuban, and they fought in Florida. I don't know if it was Miami or what, but it was in Florida. To see him not really get support, shout out to those wonderful Cuban fans who did come to support him. I'm not mad at that. I'm just noticing the overwhelming amount of people who just kept cheering for Manny. Even after, it's bad enough that y'all booed Ugas. I know it's part of boxing. I ain't crying about it or nothing, but it's the way the whole audience booed Ugas. Like, number one, I want to know two things. Do you guys hate Cubans, educational purpose, or is it that do you hate certain colored fighters? I hate to be the guy that brings this topic of conversation up, but I'm sorry if I see it's beyond me. In the words of Ha Davis, it's beyond me. And then I'm gonna get to the comments later. I already knew the comments were gonna be racist. I'm gonna tell you what the comments were. I don't need to tell you what the comments were saying. You guys already know the comments always make excuses for Manny. I'm just being honest. And even Manny didn't make no excuses. Manny, shout out to you for being a real one. See, a real warrior, they're not going to disrespect each other. Even when Manny Pacquiao disrespect Floyd or Floyd disrespected Manny, when they met each other anytime face-to-face, they do what? They show gratitude, and they give each other respect. I'm pretty sure, I don't care how evil the fighter is, UFC fighters, boxers, just any form of martial arts or boxing or fighting, I guarantee you all those warriors respect each other as far as the craft and what they got to do to get in that ring. None of us have been in that ring. We don't know what the intestinal fortitude that it takes. So the very first thing I do for any fighters, I pray that none of them get hurt, and I just want to enjoy a great fight. Of course, I'm going to root who I'm rooting for, and I want the other person to lose, but I pray for everybody to make it safe. Remember the Haitian fighter who died a few years ago, like 2 years ago? I forgot his name. Rest in peace to him. You see what I mean? It's easy to forget those that go away and fade away. So the main important thing that these fighters come out all right. But for this man to get booed, Ugas got booed even when he won. Nobody, the arena was quiet as if he's not allowed to beat Manny Pacquiao. That was weird to me. He's not allowed to beat Manny Pacquiao. So to make the fans happy, he was supposed to lose. That's not how boxing works. You can love somebody like a whole lot, but if you have a wish that you hope the other person to just lay down and drop out of the fight, like, that's weird. And just to see not the support, like, bro, I was not rooting for anybody. I promise you, I'm not a Ugas fan. I'm a fan of boxing, period, meaning that I don't really follow Ugas like that. I probably watch Manny more than him, and I probably have more admiration for Manny than Ugas. But Ugas took my heart today. He's a hell of a fighter. I only seen like 2 of his fights in the past. I'm not going to fake it like I watch him a whole lot. But I loved him in the past. I love him even more now. Manny, I'm always going to have respect for Manny Pacquiao. I may disagree with his fans a whole lot. Even Manny, some of the things I say and the tactics he used. But I love him as a fighter. I love his energy. If I ever reach, and let me knock on wood, if God allows me to make it to Manny Pacquiao's age, I would love to have that energy. I would love to have that excitement about life and what I do every single day, which means my job. So I can't hate anything Manny Pacquiao does. But Manny Pacquiao has these fans, man. I can't deal with them. Now, there are certain small amounts of real Manny Pacquiao fans, but these other ones who just attack everybody. If you're not a Manny Pacquiao fan or look like them, you just get attacked. I know they're going to say brothers like me, but you can't use that. I'm a military vet, and I don't care what your race are. I love everybody, appreciate it. You better go watch my videos. I don't judge people like that. But I know Manny Pacquiao friends, they're going to say racist comments, something about me loving chicken and watermelon, as if they don't fry chicken and eat watermelon. I mean, I'm not going to even be here to argue with you commenters, because I know people are going to hit a dislike and comment. I've been dealing with Manny Pacquiao fans for almost 20 years or more. I already know what they're going to write. Just like this fight, you should have seen what they were writing. Like, oh, man, Sean Spence was scared and all. Like, the man had a real eye surgery and all. Why would I'm not even trying to be rude. Why would Sean Spence be afraid of Manny Pacquiao as he's dwindling in his career right now? Maybe if this was 10 years ago and you guys said that, I wouldn't debate with you guys. I'll be like, I don't know, because I've seen a couple of shaky fights that Errol Spence been in. So I'm not this big Errol Spence D rider. I agree with y'all. Sometimes Errol Spence show a lot of chinks in his armor. And I'm explaining that way before his accident. I'm not talking about his fights he had after the accident. I mean, he didn't have, but you know what I mean, the fight lead. I mean, the accident around this time and a little bit before the accident leading up to it, I've been watching Errol Spence is what I'm trying to say. He got chinks in his armor too, just like any other boxers. I'm a boxing aficionado. I like paying attention to mostly people's chinks in their armor, their weakness. I like to know that so I can know what to pay attention to based on who they're fighting. That's how I make my decisions. So I don't know what fans who came to that arena, just look, you could boo who you want to, but show some respect for the sport of boxing. The match is over with. Your man lost. Clap it up when this brother is showing respect for Manny Pacquiao. In fact, before he even went on his Spanish statement, shout out to all my Spanish people out there, all the great Cubans out there. He spoke real respectfully towards Pacquiao. It still wasn't good enough for the fans. And I know what the real hate is, but because of YouTube guidelines, I'm not getting into that topic. I know why they didn't really like you guys. Like I said, I don't know you guys out of anywhere, but I respect fighters. I respect boxing. I wish sometimes I became a boxer. I tell my wife every day that. I say that to my sons. My son is a skinny little boy, and I said, man, he got some spicy heart to him. That means he's a strong little skinny boy. I love my son. I would love him to get in boxing, but I'll teach him to always have respect for your opponent. Not like you fans. You fans disrespect the sport of boxing. It's one thing to love Manny Pacquiao, but to go just disrespecting everybody involved. I had to deal with what they said about Floyd. And I get if you don't like Floyd's character, but then I seen a man by the name of, what's that guy that's in UFC? I can't believe I can't say his name. Conor. Yeah, Conor. You guys love when Conor was doing that. And he was over the top way more than Floyd. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful behavior, all this extra, because we know what the truth is. Y'all don't like certain people of a certain complexion. And I'm not going to go deep on that. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. Shout out to Ugas. But it's a damn shame. I thought everybody was going to clap it up for a beautiful night of boxing. Nobody got hurt. I'm pretty sure they're hurt. But y'all know what I mean. Let me say it better. People, you get hurt in boxing, but nobody got injured. You know what I mean? They can still walk away, unlike other boxers who have died. I'm just disappointed, even with racist fans and evil fans, including both blacks, whites, whatever race you want to say, because I know y'all going to be like, black people are mean too. I get what you're saying, but let's not lie here. When it comes to people like Manny Pacquiao, his fans are cancerous. I don't see that from all the other fans. I do see every other fans picking on race, this and that, but I'm not going to lie. When it comes to Manny Pacquiao, his fans are something else. I don't even go to the comment sections, but I did it again today like a big mistake. It's just disappointing. I'm not a crybaby. It don't break me down when people be mean to me because of my race. Nah, none of that crap. Come on, y'all. Like, let's keep it real. It's just more of when you love a sport. I kind of like the UK, you know what I mean? When they had their big fights with Klitschko versus, I know Klitschko because I grew up watching Klitschko all my life. What's the black boxer from the UK? I can't believe I can't say his name now because I just did a live, y'all. My mind is everywhere right now. But the UK fans are some of the great fans you can have. It don't matter what your race is, anything like that. They're gonna sing, drink. I love those people, bro. I swear to God, bro, I love the UK boxing fans. I used to tell my little brother that all the time. If you're gonna watch boxing, watch these UK fighters fight. I only watch UK fighters fight just to watch the UK fans. Those are the most respectful fans you'll ever see, bro. And people might say this and that. Nah, man, they respect the sport of boxing. All I'm gonna say is to a lot of you Pacquiao fans, look, I give Manny Pacquiao all the respect in the world, but the day he retires, it's going to be like, thank God no more of those cancerous fans. Only you guys might prove me wrong and still be in the chat room. I be seeing you Manny Pacquiao fans who will bring his name up with a fight that has nothing to do with Pacquiao. You'll criticize a boxer, and it's mostly a certain color you criticize. Facts. I mean, to see what Cuba is going through, I'm going to be honest, what Cuba is going through, that was a fresh of breath air to have that fighter win for his nation. Man, I seen you guys. If I'm saying his name the wrong way, I apologize. I don't know if it's you guys or you guys. I'm being respectful by saying you guys. I'm really thinking about it. Don't think I'm being mean. But this man loved his country, bro. Like, just like I'm wearing this American flag, bro, that man loved his Cuban nation. Like you can hear it. If you guys don't know Spanish, ask your Spanish friends to tell you what he was saying. But he had nothing but passion for the people of Cuba. He thanked the great Cubans who came to see him. I just wish more people who are from Florida and Cuba would have support that, man. I'm not going to go deep on that, but I know what I mean. I already know when it comes to people that looks like me, we can be from a certain country. Like, I got an American flag. I can have this American flag on me and be their champion fighter. But if I'm fighting Manny Pacquiao, most Americans will pick Manny Pacquiao. I already know why, and it has nothing to do with his talents. Again, I'm representing the United States of America, but look how I look. They don't look at me as an American. So what I'm trying to say is maybe they didn't look at you guys as a Cuban. They looked at him as just another black man. Unfortunately, that's what the sport of boxing is. I know it's about race, but how come everybody unites against one race? It's weird to me. Everybody unites together in boxing against one race, especially in that evil comment section. So when it comes to boxing, I rarely even look at the comment section. I already know. I guess I'm going to eat some watermelon and fried chicken now. This shit is crazy, bro. At the end of the day, Pacquiao lost fair and square. Was I surprised he lost? I was. I knew you guys is not an easy pushover fighter, but I was highly surprised that folks in them, you know, they gave Manny that type of leeway, man. It is what it is. Look, I'm your God bless one. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Please love your family and love your kids. Most definitely. Stay blessed, gang. Salute to y'all.